Alright, so I guess I'm recording. This using a different software to show you guys how I use Xsplit. Right now I'm using Xsplit Broadcaster to show you what it's all about and all the things you can do with it. I don't have it on my main monitor. I'm having it on my secondary monitor, and I have another broadcast software on my third monitor, so I'm having multiple monitors. So if I look left and right, that's just because I'm looking at different aspects of what I'm doing. And I'm checking my audio readouts right now. Not too bad. Anyways, let's start. I've done a review before, but it was not too in-depth. And I want to give you guys like a quick review and preview of stuff that you can do. First of all, I'm using a backdrop green screen for the chroma key. So as you can see, if I do this, not too shabby, huh? It took a while before I could find a decent color, and I'm going to show you how this works out. So you're going to right click onto the little box over here that's where my Logitech HD Pro camera is on, the C920. I'm going to go to color, going to go to the chroma key, press none, and that's what you see. That's all in the background. So I'm going to put chroma key, and the legacy mode is more in depth of what kind of color shades you can modify so it can clear the backdrop, and this is like more lime green versus like the regular green screen green, because if I do the regular, take the legacy mode off and I do the green color, it doesn't work. If I have more lighting, it'll actually start working a little bit, but the simple fact is, like, you'll see the little wash out on the back screen and it doesn't look as great. So I like legacy mode because, boom, completely gone. And I'm going to show you the things that I do with it. So I'm going to pull up a game real quick so you can see the game in the background. You see? And this is War Thunder, my son's most favorite game to play with me. And you can see like the perfect chroma key. You can see my arms in and out and everything. Before I had a red backdrop that it made me look ghostly because it takes the reds off your skin, so it actually look pale white, so it looked like Casper. Didn't like the effect. I was just trying to use it to practice with the chroma key, but it didn't work out properly. So I got a different sheet. It was a lot cheaper than buying those green screen panels from Amazon and eBay and different places that sell the green screen panels. So they sell literally panels that you can put in the backdrop, make it look professional. But I'm using a queen size sheet from Walmart. It's like a lime green. It looks lime green to me, but some people are colorblind, so they can't see the color lime green. But it works out, and you can do with any other colors, but you got to watch out what kind of colors. If you get like flesh tones or warm tones, it can flush out your skin a little bit and it can make you look paler. And since I'm Hispanic, I have a tan to my skin, so I have a lot of reds and browns. So if you have something with reds, it'll flush out your skin and you'll look pale like a ghost. That's just me. Anyways, back to here. As you can see all the backdrop and everything. This is auto detect. You can actually modify it so you can detect a specific game that's playing in the background. But this is just showing you auto detect. So once you have a game playing in the background, it'll auto detect the game and it'll play on the broadcaster. Really good. Okay, getting out of there, and usually it'll have like a freeze frame of where you last stopped at, and that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to take this off so now I'm not there anymore, and I can take the auto detect off, and I have different ones because I kept on resetting. Actually, you can remove that one. I can remove that one, and you see I have specific games. So when you go to add, you can if I go to game capture, you can go auto detect, or what if you have like, here's the specifics. You can see right here, you can go to auto detect, or I can do this one. Since I got open broadcaster, which it's an okay software. I don't like it because it's not too user friendly like XSplit, but it's just for the fact I'm using to show you XSplit because it's such a better software. War Thunder is right there, so you can click on that and it'll automatically have that set up for War Thunder, and this is supposed to be on top, but since it's not playing at the moment because I haven't opened it up, I'm gonna open it up now, and it's gonna show War Thunder. There you go. And since I didn't modify the screen, this is the automatic default screen size that they're gonna pop up. So you can do multiple things here. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, since I got War Thunder right there, I can take this screen and I'm going to change the layout. You can keep it to the aspect ratio of what the screen is, or you can modify it so it can be full blast. What I had the most problems with, and you see I'm going to put the Logitech Pro camera, but you're not going to see it because it's in layers. These are all different layers. So I'm going to pop this up. Pop that up so I'm top of the layer. So now I'm on top. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you. Right now I had a little issue with the XSplit Gamecaster, that it kept on doing the aspect ratio. So it kind of cuts off the sides because I have a 140 by 900 aspect ratio for the screen. So I try to put it that way. So it kind of cuts it down and shows you what it's on. But even though my graphic card is just pushing out 140, 1400 by 1050 for my graphic card, that's what it's pushing out, even though it's a 1440 by 900, but that's what it shows. Sorry. Okay, now I was going to talk to you about different screens, so I'm going to go ahead and going to open up a window. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to go to YouTube real quick, to my channel. Okay, now what I'm gonna do add a source. We can do Gamecaster, or not Gamecaster. We're gonna do a screen capture. I'm gonna go to my primary screen, and I can capture a specific spot. So if I don't want to have the web browser in there, I can just capture what's the visual spot of the screen. So there we go. So I don't have the bars anymore. I don't have the top search bar. I just have the basic aspects of the screen. And I'm going to change the aspect ratio. I'm going to change that out, and I'm going to actually turn it like that. So that is my channel covering my face. So not only I have this running, I can actually run video. This is one of my latest ones, Subnautica. And it's going to have the noise in the background that's actually showing there. So I have my video playing in the background, and I can change this on this side. Get that out of there, out of the way. But as you can see, I can also play the game at the same time. Once I get exit out of there, I can play the game, and the thing is, I can run both softwares at the same time. So. Oh, because I'm running it off my main screen, so that's why I did that. That's my fault. I can play on a different screen. I got a fourth screen I can actually move it to, so I can show you that aspect. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and move it to my fourth screen over here. Maximize that. And it's still playing it. So what it does is it's actually carrying on the aspects of that. So it's showing the Windows region, Subnautica, Episode 3, and Chromecast. So it's actually showing that program specifically. So I can move it to another screen, and automatically it's going to do that. So hopefully when I put the game up here, I can see both things can happen at the same time versus just having one thing. As you can see, it's working. So you can have theoretically two different videos or two different games playing at one time. So you can do a contrast play out between different games and stuff like that if you're willing to do that kind of thing. So basically, if you want to do like a quick transition between games, you can do that by doing scenes. Which let me get out the game real quick. And by scenes, you can separate. Sorry, I got an itch in my nose. You can go to scene two, and it's going to have something different. Before I had a camera over here, which was the Logitech before, but I had issues with it. I had to delete it, remove it, and stuff like that. And this is the original screen. So I go back to my regular screen, and that's what it shows right there. But theoretically, not theoretically, you can actually put a game on this scene, and so when you do your transition between scene one and scene two, you can do that. And the cool thing is with broadcaster tools, you can actually set up the tools to general settings. You can set up hotkeys for your You can use it for your 10 keys on the side. So you can go to hotkeys. You can go to scene one, scene two, and all the way up to scene 12. You can toggle your mic and everything. It gives you. This is how I have mine set up for Hitbox, Twitch broadcasting, and push to talk. So basically, if I want to do like a direct talk and like do a broadcasting or anything, I can do that as well. But I have it open for open mic, so you can see on the bar on the bottom where the mic is at over here. You can see right here. That's the basic sound of the mic. You can see all that going on. And the thing is too, whatever's happening on this screen is going to push out all the audio and everything that's on that screen. So you don't have to worry about overlay music or sound that you'll hear from other games playing in the first scene. So when I go back to the first scene, it should upload the sound and everything back up to normal. I hope. Might be talking out of my butt for a second, but still. It's a great software. I have no problems with Broadcaster so far. I have some issues with Gamecaster, but Gamecaster I'm trying to push it more than it should. So I'm going to close that window so that's not active anymore. But like you can make, and also it gives you like a quick preview of the next screen, so you know what's going on. And you got up to 12 scenes, and it's not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna close Broadcaster for right now. Oh yeah, and I have my Logitech controller over here, so I can actually zoom in, zoom out. You know, zoom out, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Ah! Anyways, a little too loud. But yeah, that's I always have the Logitech controller out so I can do that kind of stuff, and I can actually do the motion, follow my face, or it should try to follow my face. It's not doing it right now. Don't know why. Whatever. Oh, it kind of did. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's gonna follow my face. Ooh, great. Get back out in that aspect. But the thing is, good thing about that, it helps me control the chroma key. So make sure I'm in like within a square that it's very visible for you guys. All right, go do that. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the XSplit broadcaster. I'm gonna go to the Gamecaster so I can show you what that is. Okay, I have it set up for my third screen, so it's going to be on my third screen, which I had issues before because I'm a goober and I forgot that I'm running my two screens to my left to have a broadcasting. See, here's the Gamecaster. One second. It's over here now. See, this is the Gamecaster setup. And what I was doing wrong at the beginning, available update, I'll do that in a minute. But what I was doing bad, and there's somebody working outside. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me a second. Close the window. Sorry about that. Okay, back to Gamecaster. So, what this does is all the functions that you want is in the game. So let me pop up War Thunder one more time. And you're not going to see War Thunder. all that well, unless you see a part of the screen on the side. And this is just for broadcaster. Let me change the screen on a broadcaster real quick, so you can see screen 1. All right. So now you have screen 1. I'll put that up. So now you can see what's going on with screen 1. So now you have the game in here. And what we're going to do, you got to do control tab. There you go. So Gamecaster, this is what Gamecaster is all about. It's amazing because you don't have to have an outsource of the broadcaster that you're going to have issues with, because not only are you need to be out the screen to control it, broadcaster is basically for a good broadcasting, for podcasting or broadcasting of vlogs and stuff like that. That's what the benefits of it. Okay, so you got your volume control for your mic and your basic game volume control that can do playback on there, and you have your camera, which caused it to flip out because the Logitech controller wants to pop up at the same time, so it kind of backed up my game. But you can see the same situation I have with this is the way that everything lines up for the chroma key. Give me a second. I need to zoom in with this. And I'm going to show you over here. I'm going to put the Gamecaster right here, which you're going to see. You can go to settings, and you can see the chroma key right here real quick. And so you can do that to make sure you're in that focal box that I can be in there. And you can actually modify the chroma key in here too. But this one you only can do by threshold. You see, it doesn't have the legacy mode like in the broadcaster. You can modify a little bit. You have green, red, and blue, and you modify the threshold. So that's 0%. You see, you gotta go all to 0%, and you see how staticky it looks. It just doesn't look enticing whatsoever. All right, let's get back to the game. I like to put it to the side because it also tells you the recording. Because once you start recording, it lets you know how many minutes, hours, and so forth. Okay, let me just get back to focus on the Gamecaster real quick. Okay, so it tells you the basic startup, how it works, control tab, and then you can go stream, record. I don't have no capture card at all, so you can actually set it up so you can have it on your capture card, so you have all your settings, so you push the one button and it sends you right away. You go to your accounts and you can set up your account. I got my live stream for Hitbox, and I wish they can just have toggled to Twitch or Hitbox if you want to, but I've been using Hitbox a lot. It's a lot faster for me and a lot easier to play with and use. It's a lot easier to edit stuff and have everything set up for you versus on Twitch. That's the one thing about, I know Twitch's been out for a long time, but just certain things that it's just a pain in the butt to get to do anything, and I like Hitbox better. I got my YouTube account, my Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. The basic settings, I have a 1080p full HD recording as well. And you can set up the game per second, a CPU load right there, and you got your own you can have your own graphics. I'm using the XSplit Gamecaster Be Right Back graphics just because it's just simple, and they actually have the links to my other social networks right there. The basic hotkeys and recordings, and it shows you all the recordings in a specific folder and everything, and it'll let you actually preview stuff like that, whatever you're recording. So if you're doing a test recording, you can test that. Okay, let's put that to the side. Let's get back to War Thunder. Okay, I'm going to do a little preview of War Thunder. So what we're going to do, Control Tab, and you can see that I'm there right there, Control Tab. So I'm there right now, and the thing is, you can edit it here as well. You see the threshold. That's as good as it's going to get. And yeah, you can still see a lot of stuff there, but it's not too bad. And you can see there is a lag. Before, it's not so bad. And you can see a lag on this part. That's it's a little annoying, but it's okay. It's whatever. All right. And so, and the other thing too You can see tutorials about this and everything. You can add an image or image or stream or recording, and you can also do the doodle. The doodle is pretty cool. Like you can do this, like look at this section right here, or you can go to another section right there, or do some crazy stuff with different colors. Like you get the red and your green, you can do that, and you can say you gotta go this way, this section right here, you know. You can do the same thing with here. You go there, and you gotta push forward there. Enemy's gonna be over here, you know, so forth, so forth. So if you're with somebody that you're live broadcasting with, and they can see your screen as well, and you can actually give them pointers and stuff like that, almost like tutoring or just coaching. You can turn that off, and it also tells you can press F1 to you can change everything, alternating stuff, give you the setup and everything. But that's pretty much it on that portion of it. Okay, so now we're gonna do a quick recording. So basically I'm gonna push record, which is gonna go straight to me, to my computer, and go to stream. You can do that as well. And since I have it set up for Hitbox, I have the social networks. I can type this like, look, I'm on Hitbox right now playing blah 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 blah, and I'll send it and share it. So everybody in those 3 networks will get a notification that I am playing. Okay, so since everything's set up as Hitbox, there's nothing I'm really going to do right now because I'm not going to stream right now. So I have to do a quick recording, and now we're recording. See, right here they're going to have a notification right here that I am recording at 1080p, and you're going to see all the frames per second. And so we're going to go do a quick lapse real quick. I'm going to pull the game's XSplit game caster. And this is what you see. Now I see all the time because I always have it on the off screen so I can see what's going on. You can see right here how much disk space I have left remaining for recording. It's not a lot, guys. Trust me, it goes quick. And this is the recording file size so far that is recording. It shows right here. It is War Thunder. That's the good thing about Gamecaster. It is recording off the file that you're working on. So basically, it automatically saves. And when it saves into your file, it'll save as War Thunder, the date it was played in, as well, and it's showing you the CPU load as well. It gives you basically a readout that you see on the screen as well, but it's something good to see on the side. And your recording time, and you can pause, stop on here manually if you have like that kind of control, but you can also do it on the XSplit in the gameplay. And it's encoding the frames and showing you all the frames that is encoding. Drop frames, it'll show you any drop frames, and it's showing XSplit is running at 5% of the CPU load, and it shows you how much load is going on with War Thunder. Right now it's only 0 to 2% because I'm not doing anything. It's running on idle right now. So I'll go back to here, and I'm going to give you a brief description of how much load is right now. Right now it says 7% to 2% solid, and its total is 24% on CPU load because it's running 2 systems, and plus I'm running my other broadcaster as well that I'm doing the recording for this, so you can see all that. I'm sorry for the I also have this on Steam, and so it's showing the live and frames per second, which I have that there. But the cool thing is I can go back to here, Control Tab, and no, I can't do it here. I gotta go to the XSplit controller, and I can change where I want it at, and I'm going to change it to the bottom corner, the bottom left. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go to not accounts, is settings, and it should pop up at the bottom corner now, bottom left corner, because you have different regions that you can put it at. So now it's on the bottom left corner. So you see it's now down here versus up here, which I have the Steam live broadcast on there. So that's basically what it is, and I can start recording right now because it's just pretty much a demo. So you can pause and stop. So we're going to stop, and it's going to run. I suggest you let it run and cool down for a little bit to make sure it's safe. I have done it before. before that was I stopped it, got out of the game, and then 2 hours of recording gone. I don't have that issue with the broadcaster because once it cuts and it goes right away. I had some issues with Gamecaster was that I don't know. Maybe with this update it has right now, it can fix that problem. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's great software, easy to use, user friendly, and I have nothing to complain about certain little issues. But hey, I don't know. They just have a new update. Just noticed about it today. I wasn't there yesterday, so I need to check that out and see what that's all about. And also, I wanted to show you the website real quick so you can get a brief details of what's going on with that. So we're going to exit out of here. Alright, here we go. Here's Xsplit. It's a great software. It's easy to download, and you can download it for free. It's actually free. There's certain things that you can't do, like the chroma key and everything that you got to do a monthly, which I wish everything was free, but you know, that's pretty much how much it runs. But you don't want to worry about the chroma key or anything, or just like specific graphics that you want to do for your system. If you want something that you want to download so you can play right and record right away, and it's absolutely free to do that stuff, Xsplit's the way to go. And the broadcaster is the same way. I mean, you download it and it's good to go. And you can buy Xsplit. They have different subscriptions. They have the free, professional, and premium packages. And right now they have the free stuff that includes the Xsplit broadcaster and Xsplit Gamecaster, watermarks for HD. So you want to record at 1080p, you got to have the watermark. If you don't want a watermark, you're going to be 720p, which is, that's the average right now is 720p because it's actually a smaller format to record and use less disk space, which is really good. And you got some production tools, not to the advanced, the professional. You got your content creator. You got the 60 frames beyond for the full HD. The audio, you can actually code it for your regular audio system, so you can actually get a better professional sound. And that's $4.95 a month, and it's $8.95 a month for the premium, which you get the audio style live preview editor and stuff like that. Sorry. And also it gets better audio mix preview. Unfortunately, I'm not using that program because I have a really good one with the Asus motherboard that I'm running right now that has a really good superior sound quality, that I'm using that to enhance my sound as well, so I don't have to worry about that. It's really great system. For the money that you're going to spend on it, it's worth the bank because it's not that expensive. $8.95 a month. They had a special for a while. They give you 3 months for $14.99 or something like that, but that's not going right now. But it's worth the bang for the buck. I would suggest if you're willing to start free, it's got a lot of benefits of it. And if you want to have the HD recording, you can have it. It's just you got to have the watermark, which is not a big deal. I mean, you can record in 1080p, and the only thing I have to worry about is a watermark. Not a big deal to me. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much Xsplit and Xsplit broadcaster and Gamecaster, and a small window frame of like what it really is, and it's awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, the only thing I wish Gamecaster had more control over the chroma key, how you can utilize it like in broadcaster. But that's why they have both of them. I mean, I use broadcaster for everything. I like it because you can set it up in different scenes, and you can do the same thing with I think you can do the same thing with Gamecaster. I think they have the scene control as well. But if you guys are interested in Xsplit, I'm gonna have it in the description below, linked for it, with all my many other links. But if you want something that's gonna work fast for you and user friendly, I suggest you get this software right away. Like I said, the free is not bad. You're getting a lot of high quality software. There's certain things that you can't do, I think specifically the chroma key is one of the things. If you really want to do chroma key, you might as well just go for professional. Premium, they have a lot of stuff you can do for the broadcasting, the transitions, and make it look cool. But that's it for right now, guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Leave comments below. I'm very social. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and I'll see you guys next time. Where I used to record. Xsplit.